your first episode needs to be a background of who y'all are.
Are you shooting this at 60 frames per second?
I think so. I don't know what I said.
It's gotta shoot at 30 frames per second.
Yeah. It's too big?
Huh?
It's too big?
No, it looks better.
Oh, really?
Straight up. It's 30 frames per second.
Can we just record like in
Yeah,
I'll
for
fix
sure.
it?
For sure.
Alright, cool.
For sure.
Because like low-key, I'm not trying to mess with all this stuff.
But low-key, I'm not trying to get all technical.
Why are you so funny?
You're so funny, too.
You're so gay.
So gay. Nothing's wrong with being gay. I mean, low-key, it is
Low-key,
kinda.
My name is Jacob Casey. I mean, like, talk about like where we've been though. I mean, I was born.
That's heavy. For me.
Tell them how old you are.
Like,
Where
okay,
you
I'm 20.
from?
I'm 20 years old. I'm from New Mexico. I was born in New Mexico. We moved to Texas when I was 6 months old. Grew up in Texas my whole life. Moved to Dallas when I was about 10. When we first came to Texas, I moved. I mean,
What do you do for a living?
I take pictures of cars for a living. I'm a photographer. It's actually really cool. Like, I'm really starting to get into photography. Like, love it.
How old are you?
20 years old. All right, let's talk about Caleb though.
Okay. My name's Caleb Whistler. I'm 28. I'm from Louisiana, and I live in Texas. Anna, Texas. We just moved here from Allen. We lived in other places. Okay. I guess this is your podcast.
You ain't gotta be goofy all the time.
Okay, you're right. I don't. I mean, okay. What else?
Are you married?
I'm married. Happily married.
You know what I just thought about? You saying that? She being like off to the side with the gun is like, yeah.
So I'm happily married. I have a young boy, 2 years old. He's amazing. I have a girl on the way. Her name's gonna be Gabby. It is Gabby, I guess. Gabby? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can say Gunna because she's not born yet.
Yeah. And we'll go into why, I guess, maybe in another podcast. That's me. And
oh, dude, like explaining that, like that was gonna be so cool.
So good.
Like, yeah, we should wait till the next one, part 2.
Yeah.
To explain why we named. Oh, they named it Gabby.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like low key, kind of part of it though. Like, you named it. Like low key. I mean, I had a small say. I mean,
he sent me a text when we found out it was a girl and said, "Bro, I'm so sorry."
All right, let's wait till the next time,
Okay.
then we can get like really into it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So why did we start this podcast?
What do you do for a living?
Oh yeah, what do you do?
I'm in IT. I'm a QA tester for development projects, like IT development stuff. Did I already say IT?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So development, like, do you develop apps, mobile games?
I work on teams that develop.
Of what?
Not mobile
Developing
games.
what?
I worked on mobile app teams. So different system development stuff for business systems usually. So really boring stuff. They wouldn't be interested in it probably.
Yeah. Probably.
It's good.
We have a dog.
We have a dog named Diesel.
He's such a good dog.
That's us. We started this podcast / YouTube channel.
Yeah.
To
I really want to do challenges though.
We can do challenges. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. He's a professional video game player. He actually sucks. I'm pretty much better than him, and I'm almost 30. Big into music. Play drums, and obsessed with learning other stuff.
Straight up.
Probably has a fault. I'm on the worship team at my church. We're really big into church. We actually started this. One of the names we thought about was Christian Base.
Christian Base, because like what we're gonna talk. You can go ahead and tell them.
I mean, dang! I guess you interrupted me because it's your thing. Like, dick, yeah. Anyways, we were gonna talk about.
I guess.
Okay, let him talk.
No, go ahead.
I guess you gotta be the star. Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, is dabbing?
Go ahead.
Dabbing? Anyways.
So we're gonna name it Christian Base because I feel like we can take about some great topics, but we're actually like I want this to be more of like a Christian like undertone to it.
So, you took my word.
I'm sorry, but I feel like that you described it so well that like
we're gonna talk about video games.
Am I even in like a shot? Like,
you're like it's all about you. Like,
no, I just gotta. I feel like it's.
like, I guess you're in the shot. That's
like,
the lens right there.
Jacob, like it's all about you, bro. Like, oh my God.
Talk about the different aspects of walking a Christian life. We're gonna give our sort of outlooks. Not that we feel like they're important.
Yeah. Okay. So like, sorry, you have such great topics, and like I feel like I'm gonna explain that. But like Christian, as like if you just mention the word Christianity, like it has such a like bad like derogatory term to it. And even if you mention God, but like straight up, like God is like the most like
and maybe for good reason. Maybe Christian has a bad rap for a good reason. I mean, let's think about it. I mean,
what do you mean for a good reason?
Well, I'm not saying all Christians. Obviously, we're Christians. We love Christian people. We love everybody. But
straight up,
I feel like Christianity, maybe as a whole, has gotten a bad rap. I know the way I grew up, it would have had a bad rap. Judgmental people.
Straight up.
I mean, we can go back in history and talk about
hold on. Before you even say that, whenever you say judgmental, I feel like people are so quick to call like, there we go, getting opinionated.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, we can be opinionated.
Like right now? Okay, all right. So I just feel like people will call you judgmental for sticking up for what you believe in. Now, I'm not saying that Christians don't get judgmental. There are those Christians, but I feel like whenever you try to tell somebody that's wrong, they're so quick to be like, it's my life, like you're being judgmental. And it's actually like, no, like if I care about you, I'm gonna say, hey, that's probably not the best thing you should be doing.
And this is where, so this is a good topic.
Yeah.
How do you advise people you feel like is doing something wrong? But here's where the key comes in. You gotta do it in a loving way. And
like that's the thing about love, though. Like no matter what you do, as long as you have love, like people will see the good and everything.
Yeah, like you told me some hard things to hear, but I knew it was coming from a loving place,
exactly.
and so it was easier to be receptive of it.
Exactly.
And that's the next word, receptive. I think if we had a bullet point to show you, it would be love has to be the base of everything, and then you have to wait for the person to be receptive. If you know that they're not going to listen to anything you say, don't waste your breath, because they're going to twist what you say as being judgmental. And the way you approach it can also mean everything. So first of all, you have to look for certain things. Like you may see somebody, and I agree with you in sticking up for what you believe in. And if they attack you for maybe something that you're doing that they don't agree with, maybe that's the perfect opportunity to just express how you feel or think. But
just have to make sure we're still recording.
Okay, but ultimately, if we look at other people and just be like, you're doing something wrong, like that's not the way to do it, unfortunately.
That's nothing to brag about.